Ah, yes. The Dornier 335, one of my favorite planes in War Thunder. Why, you may ask? Just look at it. It is so unique, so fast, so sexy. But in all seriousness, I think this plane is a great plane for people like me. People who are generally shit at the game. People who can't maneuver or don't have the best aim. Before I tell you about how great this plane is, just to make things clear, I am not a good player. You're better off listening to someone who has more knowledge in RRB than I do. However, I have played quite a lot of matches in this plane, so I think my opinion should be somewhat acceptable. So, what is the Dornier 335A1? It is a German strike aircraft sitting at 4.3 BR rank 4. The unique design of the plane gives it the highest top speed at its BR. It also has amazing guns, both for air RB and ground RB. Why should you play it? Because if you're a dummy like me, this plane should be a very easy to fly plane for you. You don't turn with this. All you do is climb, dive, shoot and repeat. It's like an XP50, but with a better top speed. How should you play it? Well, it depends. You can decide on two play styles, ground pound or heavy fighter. I will demonstrate via clips. Let's start. So the first thing you want to do is to get ammo against aircraft and also set your fuel load to the minimum. Everything else is up to you. And when we join in, we go on web and then we go to a 20-degree climb. And in this time you need to decide what you want to do. You can either go after the bombers that you will see first, or you want to continue climbing to reach the fighters. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So as you can see, there are no bombers here, so just to show you how it would look like, you can use your 30mm perfectly against these bombers, even at some distance like here. And as you can see, it just works. It just works. Since there are no bombers at our altitude, we are going to continue climbing because there could be possible XP50s in the air as well. And our job will be to take them down. As you can see, there's an XP50. Usually you want to go after them. If you don't get them in the first shot, don't turn for them and just dive away and try to get them to follow you. They won't be able to catch up to you because your diving speed is much higher than them. And as you can see, our bomber did a great job at destroying that XP50. So now we need to decide which target to engage. And you want to go after people that are the highest, because those are the people that build problems to your team. You need to be a team player in order to win. So as you can see, this Kai is causing some trouble. You just go after him and use the 30mm, and as you can see, and this is pretty much it. You just choose your next target and go after them. They can't dive away. All they can do is try to avoid you by turning, but if they turn too early, then you're still going to hit them if you can lead your shots very well. So yeah, once you finish off a target, choose a next target that is the highest, or choose a target that is causing trouble. If both of these things aren't existing, then just do whatever, like pick any target you want. Now, as you can see, the I-185 is trying to run away from us, but as you can see, we just have so much altitude that we can use all of that altitude to be so much faster than him. and we are going to catch up to him really fast. He tries to avoid us at the last second, but yeah. It's a pretty straightforward gameplay, to be honest. I don't need to talk a lot to explain what is happening, you know, like you can just look for yourself and understand what I'm doing. There's not much to be explained here. Now here you should have gone for the player down below because he was the one who had guns on us, but I just did this because I wanted to. So next game. In this game I will only show you how I deal with bombers like P8 or something like that. If you see a bomber like this, try to position yourself so you can go head on with them, not sideways, head on. If that isn't possible, then you will have a slightly harder time killing them, but that's no problem really for these guns because, as you will be able to see, yeah, there's not much to say here. Now you could go after the other bombers, however turning for this guy and climbing for him will just waste so much more time. As you can see, there are so many fighters that you can pick from. Some of these players are AFK, so it's really an easy kill. Like, look at that Fog Wolf. He's gonna die very soon. Pretty easy. The way I play with this plane is that I use the 15mm for just spraying and the 30mm if I need to take down a big target or like if I need someone dead on the spot. If I had proper aim here, I would probably have been able to kill this guy, but because I suck, I didn't get him. But these guns aren't so difficult to aim, so you should be easy killing people. Like, you won't need so many matches to get used to these guns. They are easy to control. You will also see yourself most of the time going head on, which most unexperienced people already do, so that's another thing that will suit your playstyle. Just like how I'm going to go head on with an XP50 soon enough. If someone is diving on you and you don't have any speed or something, then yeah, you can try to turn in, because, well, that's the only thing you can do. If you fly straight, then you'll be dead, you know. And there we see the XP50, something I hate. I really hate that plane, so we are just going to go head on and make sure he's dead. And now to the next match. Here I'm going to show how great the diving speed is. Like, look at this. 3 people are on my 6 and I missed all my shots and I can't turn now. If you turn in, you'll be dead. So now I'm just going to dive away, and if you look, they won't be able to catch up to me. Like, look at that speed. I can go maybe 700 without ripping. 740, something like that. That's great for that's great, really great for a prop plane. And here I'm just going to show you how it does at ground pounding with the ground belts, the armor piercing belts. The 30mm can destroy bunkers and heavy tanks, while the 15 millimeters are good for taking down artillery, flag, or some light vehicles, something like that. Anyways, this is pretty much it. This is why I think the Dornier 335 is a good plane. If you have any more questions or criticism, just comment. But other than that, thank you for watching. Goodbye.